Hey guys, Joe here with Intelliplan Financial, and today I want to share with you 10 steps to having a successful retirement. Step number 1, as you're coming up on retirement, start to determine what guaranteed income you're going to need. This is really important. And what assets do you have that will provide guaranteed income? The first thing you think about is number 1, when we hit retirement, will I qualify for Social Security? Do I have a pension plan? Do I have like an annuity that provides guaranteed income? Okay, we have to know what sources that do we have that can provide us guaranteed income. Number 2, determine the right pension payout. If you're one of those lucky folks that still has a pension plan, then what is going to be the best way to take that payout? Should you take it as a lump sum? Should you take it as a single payout where it pays you for the rest of your life? Or should you take it as a joint payout where it pays you and then upon your passing, it continues on paying your spouse? There's a lot of options here. You just want to make sure that you understand those options and you choose the option that is right for you. Okay, step number 3, when will you receive your guaranteed income? As I mentioned in step 1, we have to understand if we have any guaranteed income sources, but then we have to specifically time when we're going to turn on those guaranteed sources. That is all how you organize your income plan, thinking about your assets and when you're turning on income and which guaranteed sources are you turning on and when. It's very important that you're looking at all of your assets and making that determination. Okay. Step number 4 is determine how much you're going to spend. How much are you going to spend in retirement? Once we retire, if you were used to working Monday through Friday, every day is a Saturday. So you're going to find yourself doing things like getting into more projects, going out to dinner, visiting friends and family more often. You're going to probably spend more money on a consistent basis than you're used to. That is something you have to think about so that you can plan properly. Step number 5, determine if you have enough guaranteed income to cover your required spending. Take note here, this is the 3rd time I'm bringing up guaranteed income. It is very important that you have guaranteed income in retirement because then you're not worrying yourself about market volatility. Determine how much income you're going to need and then how much of that income do you want to be guaranteed. No matter what the market does, you can live comfortably the life the way that you want it to. Number 6, what do you do if you don't have enough guaranteed income to cover those expenses? This is where you want to start looking at your options. Is if you don't have access to guaranteed income streams, then let's help you find ways to create guaranteed income. It could be different investments. It could be things like buying an annuity that can provide guaranteed income. It just all depends again on your situation. But be looking at this in advance so you can plan properly. Number 7, what do you do if cutting expenses isn't enough? So you don't have enough income, and so you start looking at the expenses you have and what you want to do. What are you going to do if you don't have enough income? Okay. Again, planning ahead and thinking about these things is what's going to help you better prepare for the retirement life that you want. Number 8, what to do with the rest of your nest egg once expenses are covered. From a financial planning perspective, you want guaranteed income to cover those necessities, those expenses that need to be covered. The additional expenses, these are things you want to do, like travel, take vacations, and visit family and do different things. That comes out of other assets. So you want to make sure you're looking at a specific budget so that you're planning properly to have enough income or enough of your other assets to cover those additional expenses. Okay. Number 9, determine what happens then if you can't make decisions for yourself. Think about this. As we live and as we get older, we're used to making decisions. Where are we spending our money? What assets do we have? How much income are we taking? What would happen if we had some sort of stroke or health condition that we could no longer make these decisions for ourselves? This could be a financial catastrophe. Make sure that you are planning in advance, that you have a family member, you have what we call a healthcare POA, where those people can then help make decisions for you. That way, you're not making poor decisions, you're not overpaying any hospitals or bills you shouldn't be paying. There's numerous things that can happen, but it just comes down to planning properly. Okay, number 10, our last step here is determining what happens when you pass away. What is going to happen with all of the assets you have left? What about your home? If you have any debts that need paid off, okay, this is something you want to plan for properly. And that is where you start thinking about your estate. Depending upon the number of assets, you might be looking at trusts. If you don't have a sizable estate, and by that enough to pay estate taxes, you may not need to worry about all of that. But at the end of the day, you're going to have some assets. Let's make it clear who's getting them and how they're getting those assets, because that's going to take away a lot of pain and a lot of stress for your surviving loved ones that are now trying to figure out what to do with your estate. I hope these tips were helpful. Make sure you take a look and really review the blog, because being prepared for this is going to put you in the position through your retirement years that you want to be in. If you need assistance with this and helping put your income plan together, that's what we're here to help you do. Just reach out to us. You can find us at our website at www.intelliplanfinancial.com. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.